All right, so let's look at key inventory management terms. So the terms used in inventory management, and to put it in a simple term, in a nutshell, inventory management terminology. So inventory management is actually a complex what? Complex subject. So there are a lot of systems, there are a lot of processes, and there are a lot of general pieces that go into this. So there are a lot of things in inventory management. So now for us to be able to understand inventory management, so we look at key terms used in inventory management. Look at key terms used in inventory management. So what are those terms? So let's start from the first one, barcode. Barcode. Barcode scanner. Barcode scanner. So barcode scanner is actually a device that digitally identifies an item. So barcode scanner identifies an item. So each of these items have what we call barcode. Each item has a unique barcode. So barcode scanner is used to identify this item using their word barcode. So if you identify the I don't know if you've gone to buy products, drugs from pharmacies, or even fast 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 moving consumer goods. You see at the back of the packet, you see something like it's a rectangle with lines, white and black. Some of the lines are thick, some of the lines are thin. So when they show that thing to this barcode scanner, the scanner will identify that particular product, every detail of the product will be in the system. If the product is to be sold, it will deduct or do all other things that needed to be done in the product. Either if we are entering the product again, it will pass through the same process. If you are selling the product, it will pass through the same process. Most of these mega stores, they use it, and this will help to be able to fulfill the task of booking, pack picking, counting, and maintaining the inventory. So it's very important what device. Now another term we want to look at is bundles. Look at bundles. So bundles is actually a group of products in an inventory. So these products are brought together and sell under a single SKU. SKU is stock keeping unit. So what is even stock keeping unit? What is stock keeping unit? SKU. What is it all about? What is SKU? A very important question. So if you don't understand what SKU means, you'll not be able to understand what bundle means. So what is SKU? Let's start from there. What is SKU? So actually SKU is a unique identifier for a product or service. So that is stored, any product that is stored, managed, or tracked in an inventory is kept or stored under a particular SKU, stock keeping unit. So what is it all about? Let me just use it as an example now. If you go to stores to buy detergents, you see a detergent, the same brand, you see them 150 kilogram, you see them 150 gram, you see them 100 gram, 250 gram. Each of these each of them is an SKU. So SKU 100 gram may be SKU 1, 200 gram SKU 2, 250 gram SKU 3. So the store, the mega store, if what they have is only 100, 150 and 250 gram of that detergent, you can say that they have 3 SKUs of their particular detergent. You can also see SKU as even the color of the products, the color and the size. You may see a t-shirt. A t-shirt may have three colors: blue, green, and red. And each of these is an SKU. Even within that blue, you may have the one that is small, medium, and large. And in red, you may have small, medium, and large. In green, you have small, medium, and large. In each of them, in real sense of SKU, all of them, for that particular t-shirt, that brand of t-shirt, the company, the business have now 9 SKUs of that particular t-shirt. May have blue small, blue medium, blue large, red small, red medium, red large, green small, green medium, green large, and each of them is SKU 1 to SKU 9 respectively. That is, if all of them are in stock. So this is what we mean by SKU. However, in a situation where I give example of this now, so example of this one now, using t-shirt. Some manufacturers may choose to group this similar product under a single SKU. Something like colors now. I may call them just color, blue color. Maybe if they have, let's say, all the t-shirts that are blue, whether they are red, whether they are small or blue or large or medium, all of them are grouped under blue t-shirt as a bundle or variant or configurable variant SKUs or configurable SKUs. So now this thing also not only about SKU, even we can bring this also to drug, because our focus is on drug. You may see a particular brand, let's assume amoxicillin now, amoxicillin capsule, may be in different what? Strength. We call it strength. We have 250 milligram amoxicillin capsule. We have 500 milligram amoxicillin capsule. These are what? SKUs. This can be considered as SKU. Amoxicillin capsule 500 milligram may be SKU 1. Amoxicillin capsule amoxicillin capsule 250 milligram may be SKU 1. Amoxicillin capsule 500 milligram may be SKU 2. So this is what I mean by what? SKU. Some companies, some pharmacies may even stock based on what? Generics. They may decide to have the company's brand name, use brands as their what? Generics. Yes. They may use brands as their SKU. They may have amoxicillin is what they have. They now come to brands now. Each brand may be there. They may use each of the brands as their SKU, and now pack different strength in each of these brands as a bundle on a particular brand. So if they have amoxicillin by GSK, amoxicillin by Emzor, amoxicillin by other company, Ranbaxy or whatever, they may have it as SKUs now. Then they will now start having the stock, the strength in each of these brands. Each of these brands may have different strength. They may pack all of them as what? Bundle or variant configurable SKU. So now these are examples of what you mean by SKU. So let's continue, please. We have spent so much time on this, but it's very important we discuss this. So we have a cost of goods sold. Another term, cost of goods sold. Cost of goods sold. This one is purely direct cost of purchasing or producing any goods sold. So any goods sold, that cost or purchasing it, or either producing it, purchasing it for company, for retail now, or wholesale, or distributors, manufacturing, and producing for manufacturers. Anything, any cost in any cost of accrued in purchasing or manufacturing a particular good sold by a company. This cost may be cost of the materials, cost of labor or tools used, known cost of goods sold. Cost of distribution, advertising, or sales, first cost, etc. Those ones are not involved in cost of goods sold. This is direct cost accrued. Now, another term is beginning of inventory, BI. Beginning of inventory. So this is the value. Sorry, not beginning of inventory. I mean beginning inventory. Sorry, beginning inventory is actually the cost, the value of the inventory. Inventory at hand, and the one that is not sold, the one at hand in the beginning of any accounting period. So from beginning of any accounting period, the inventory at hand, on hand, is the what? The value of that inventory is the beginning inventory, PI. Then ending, another term is ending inventory, EI. Ending inventory is the value of what? Inventory on hand at the end of an accounting period. At the end of an accounting period. At the end of an accounting period. So another term is inventory valuation. So that is process of giving value to the inventory. So here now, the inventory at hand, inventory valuation is the process of giving an unsold inventory a monetary value. So if you now quantify monetarily the amount, the inventory that is unsold, if it determine how much it is, the monetary value of that inventory. You talk about what? Inventory valuation. So this actually helps the company to know the assets they have in terms of what their inventory. Now, another point is FIFO, first in, first out. Here, this is an inventory valuation method. It's actually an inventory valuation method that assumes that stock that was purchased first is also the stock that will be sold first. So first to be purchased, first to be sold. First to purchase and first to be sold. So that's what is called what? FIFO. First in, first out. They also have first in, last in, first out. Last in, first out. So this one is also an inventory valuation method. This one I assume that talks about, this one maintains that the most recent product purchased are the ones to be sold first. So the most recent purchased are the ones to be sold first. They are the ones to be what? Sold first. Okay. Now let's look at another term. Average inventory cost. Average inventory cost. So average inventory cost is also an inventory valuation method. Here, this one maintains. This one talks about the average of the cost of items throughout the accounting period. Average of the cost of items throughout the what? An accounting period. So all the costs of individual items in stock, the average of their cost. That's the average inventory cost. Next term is average inventory. Next term is average inventory. Okay. Average inventory. Average inventory is actually like now over a period of time now. You check the average inventory. Average inventory is calculated by adding the beginning inventory to the ending inventory and divide their sum by 2. So it's the average of the beginning inventory and the what? Ending inventory. Of course, we have discussed beginning inventory and ending inventory. Okay, so the next term is back order. The next term is back order. So what is back order? So back order is an order for a product that is currently out of stock and cannot yet be fulfilled for the customer. So if a product is out of stock and yet it cannot yet be fulfilled for the customer, we call it what? Back order. BO. Back order. So next one is sales order. So sales order is actually a document that is created when a customer makes a purchase. So when a customer makes a purchase, sales order is created by the seller, the company, the selling company. So here now, what it contains the product, the details of the product to be received by the customer, and how much the customer paid and how much the customer owes, that is, if the customer is owing. So the purchase order, so that means sales order emanates from the seller. Good. Then a purchase order is a commercial document that is created by the business to each supplier. So if I am to purchase from you, from another company, I am the one to do what? Create the purchase order. So purchase order contains information like the quantity of the products to be supplied, the item itself, then the agreed price for the products. So this is what we mean by purchase order, PO. Then stock keeping unit. I've already explained stock keeping unit when I was describing bundles. But let me just say one or two things. As I said before now, is a unique alphanumeric code. That's why you see SKU1, SKU2. SKU is alpha, 1, 2, 3 is numeric. So it's a unique alphanumeric code that applied to each variant in a company's inventory. So each of the variants in the inventory. So it helps us to easily identify and organize a product catalog. So it's very important we note this. The next term is third-party logistics. Very important. Third-party logistics. So what is third-party logistics all about? 3PL. Actually, third-party logistics talks about third-party logistics talks about, for example now, a company may get another company involved in their business. Maybe a company may need a warehouse, and they contact another company that has warehouse to be storing their products or their goods. That's a third party logistics, but that warehouse doesn't belong to the owner of the product, but they are using another company's warehouse, pay them and use their warehouse for storing their product or managing to keep their inventory. So this is what we mean by example of what we mean by third party logistics. It may not be only warehousing, it can also be even you customer service may engage, customer may be the third party, that is this, and that this other company may even be offering customer service, what, customer service experience, or they may even use the other company to fulfill order for their customers. They may not even have their own truck to convey their goods. They now pay other company that has trucks. There's one company that announced I saw online in Ebonyi State. I've forgotten the name of the company. They have trucks, and in the advert they were advertising for a company that want their product to be shipped from one point and from one destination to another destination. So if I have a company and I don't have such truck, and I engage services of that company, is a third party. It's exactly what we mean by third party logistics. So third party logistics is the use of external third party to handle things like warehousing, inventory fulfillment, and even customer service on behalf of a retail company. In fact, if a retail company even involve another company to help them take stock, is also part of what? An example of third party logistics. So let's look at another term, order fulfillment. We'll be saying this now. When a customer come to that order placed by a customer, the moment you start bringing them out, packing them and giving to the customer, it's called order fulfillment. So here, this is a process of what? Getting a customer sales order from the warehouse or even the distribution center, and ensuring that it gets to their possession of the person that paid for it, that placed the order. It spans from getting the product from wherever it is and making it to be in the possession of the person that paid for it. It's something a patient that comes, a client that comes and pay for a particular drug, all the process involved in getting the drug or the medicine and giving to the patient and counseling the patient is also part of what? Order fulfillment. Now let's continue. So we also call it prescription filling, but it is fulfilled when it has entered the hand, possession of the person that paid for it. Then another term is order management. So order management, in fact, everything that has to do, all the process that is behind organizing, managing, fulfilling all sales order that comes to a business, from the receiving of the order, processing of the payment, to right to picking the product, to packing the product, shipping the product, and handling the product and communicating with customers, everything concerning this whole process is called what? Order management. Order management. You know the difference between inventory management and order management. Then another term is inventory variant. Inventory variant. So this is the variation in a single product. So you may have a single product that may vary, maybe in color, the size, the weight. All those things are what we mean by inventory variant. And these variants are stocked in SKUs. I keep saying this. So inventory variants are the variations of a single product that a company may hold. Things like stocking a t-shirt in various colors and sizes. I explained that. Now, inventory visibility. What do you say by the term inventory visibility? Inventory visibility. So ability, this here, and this is the ability of a person or business to be able to see exactly what inventory they have, where it is, and how it is being used. Once you can track your inventory, where they are and how it's being used, that means that your inventory is visible. Another point is pipeline inventory. pipeline inventory. So what is pipeline inventory? So an inventory that has not reached its final destination. It may be that they are still manufacturing it, but they have been paid for, or still being shipped, or still on the way to the company warehouse. All those inventory that is not yet in the company's possession, but they are paid for it, that they are manufacturing it, or that they are already on their way coming to the company. That those inventory are categorized under what we call pipeline inventory. So they were waiting for them to be delivered by the what? By the supplier. Now, lead time, LEAD time. Now, this is time it takes a supplier to deliver a new stock to the desired location once a purchase order has been issued. So, time taken for the product to get to the what? To the those that issue the purchase order. So, that time is called lead time. Then another thing I want you to look at is carrying cost or holding cost. Carrying cost, also known as what? Holding cost. This is the total cost associated in holding and storing an inventory in a warehouse or facility until it is sold to the customer. Every company should be very, very careful with this carrying cost to everything should be every company should be very, very careful, because if you don't consider your carrying cost or your holding cost, your business may suffer. So carrying cost or holding cost, they are all the expenses associated with storing and maintaining inventory over time. What are those expenses? Example: warehouse and storage rent. Warehouse and store rent, where you keep those products, the warehouse or the rent. The rent of that warehouse is there. Utilities like electricity, water, cooling, heating bill, everything is there. The insurance, property, liability, all those things, they are part of the what? Holding cost. The security and surveillance cost, they are there. The inventory handling and maintenance cost, like equipment and labor, is also inclusive. Things like spoilage costs, those ones are spoiled, expired, damaged, cost of expired and damaged inventory goods, they are also there. Taxes and other government fees that have to do with that inventory, they are part of the what? Carrying or holding cost. So this cost is significant because it can eat your profits and claim mouth. So for you to be able to effectively manage your inventory, you should consider your what? Holding cost. So because of course if you consider your holding cost, then you don't know how to put in the cost in the cost of the product you want to sell. Yes. So you don't sell at loss. So holding cost is calculated by multiplying average inventory value. We discussed average inventory by the carrying cost rates. By the carrying cost rates. So what is average inventory value? I've talked about it. Average inventory value is average value of the inventory over a specific period. So over a particular financial period, accounting period, be the BI plus EI divided by 2. While carrying cost rate is the percentage of the inventory value that represents the carrying cost. Percentage of the inventory value that represents the what? Carrying cost. The example, 20% per annum. So this is how to do what? This is what you mean by what? Carrying or holding cost. So let's continue. I don't want us to spend so much time on this carrying cost. Then another term I want us to look at is dead stock. Let's look at 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 dead stock. What is dead stock? Dead stock is dead stock is a stock, is an inventory that is not sold over a long period of time. In fact, it has become outdated and unsellable. When a stock is there for a long time, it becomes outdated and unsellable, is regarded as what? Dead stock. What of inventory count? This one is what we popularly known as stock taking. Remember, all these things I'm saying can be related to pharmacy. I'm just giving a general term, but all these things are obtainable in pharmacy too. Please let us know that. So we call it stock take, or in a common language, stock taking. So it's actually stock take, inventory count. So this is the systematic process of taking physical count of the inventory in order to do what? Verify the accuracy. Because if you don't do this, in fact, that is the beginning of that is the beginning of your inventory management. An inventory management without stock take, is that one an inventory? If you don't even know the amount of what you are the quantity of what you're managing, then you cannot say that you're managing any inventory if you don't know the quantity of the inventory you manage. Now, the next term is inventory shrinkage. Inventory shrinkage. Here, I mentioned that improper inventory management helps to, when we are discussing inventory management, I mentioned that proper inventory management helps to avoid shrinkage. So let's look at this shrinkage properly. So actually, inventory shrinkage is an accounting term that is used to indicate inventory items that have been stolen, damaged, or damaged beyond sellable repair. As in, it has damaged that it cannot be sold again. Like an example of such product that fall behind the shelf. If I remain there, it may spoil. Yeah. Even those that have been stolen by the staff working in pharmacy, they are under inventory shrinkage. So the point is that whatever, any inventory that get lost between the point of purchase and the point of sale, anything that get lost, any inventory that get lost is under what? Inventory shrinkage. From the name shrink is obvious. Now let's look at another term, very powerful term, supply chain. In fact, I tell people, not people, I told you in our last class that companies, big companies, multinational companies compete at the level of their supply chain. That is the Gen Z competition now, level of supply chain. Okay, let's go. So supply chain is all about everything in entirety that concern flow of product or commodity from the origin to the consumer. That is including the raw material, from the raw materials, every flow of products, every that concern that happens from the beginning supply chain, the flow from the raw materials to company that manufacture the product. All the raw materials are part of the supply chain. From the raw materials, when the product has been when the raw materials has been converted to finished product, down from the company to the whole distributors, to the wholesale, to the retailer, down to consumer. Data flow is what we call what? Supply chain. Supply chain. Then another term we talked about is talk about is multi-channel. We have discussed multi-channel. We have discussed multi-channel in detail. Where I say that it's a retail model that we are that sells in multiple places, usually online, and the combination of website and the multi places, even offline too. But they are not integrated. That's the point. It's not integrated. Now, what of omni-channel? Omni-channel, this one now, it goes beyond multi-channel. Here now, everything is integrated. Everything is integrated in companies, on both the online, offline sales are integrated in one channel. So a customer can place an order online and go offline to location, physical location, and pick the products. Example, Jumia, Konga, etc. So I described this in detail in our lecture in our previous class on the definition and the importance of inventory management. So you can listen to that lecture, you can watch that lecture. Now, another term is overselling. Overselling. Here, what happens here? One can take orders from a product that turns out to be out of stock. Right? I discussed this in our last class. It can be annoying. You take order, online order, and finally it is out of stock. Man. And this is a product, a issue, a problem that arises from inventory management, poor inventory management that will make a customer take order online. Even a company take, not even a customer, company take order online from a customer, collect money, and this product is not available. So it's a product, it's a problem. So this is what is called overselling. So overselling, to prevent overselling, you learn how to, you get to provide, it's very important to provide a high quality experience for online customers. So make sure that you take your inventory is correct, you know your inventory value at any point in time. That is reason why every company should go to omni-channel. That is the key, because omni-channel is well integrated. Everything is going on real time. As you are here, even in a particular channel, as the order is being placed, can be placed in different channels simultaneously, and the system, because it's well integrated, will know exactly at any point in time the quantity of the left in the stock level, so that if it is going below, if it's the stock level is below a particular benchmark, they will know and know how to manage taking order from customers. So when you take that money, collect that money, and did not deliver that product because the product is not available, is overselling. All right, so this is all we can take on the key term, on the inventory management terminologies. So I will stop here for today. In our next class, we look at the formulas used in inventory management. I gave you one upon holding cost. So we'll look at it in detail in our next class. Please, if you have any questions, feel free to drop your questions on WhatsApp through my WhatsApp channel. My WhatsApp line is on this screen. +234 813868200 or +234 7012945891. You can watch these lectures, my lectures, on my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel name is Chaitanya TV. The same thing with my Facebook. My Facebook is Chaitanya TV. So if you go to YouTube, any subject, any course you want to watch my lectures on, just go to go to playlists, you select any lecture you want to watch. I have other products there like music, movies, anyone you're interested. These are my products. And God will bless you as you subscribe. Please share this lecture with your friends. And as you subscribe, please click the notification bell so that whenever I post a new lecture, you will be among the first to watch it. God bless you. See you next time.